Y'all know what it is. It's your favorite, yet your most hated R fella. And they were saying we don't need another LDBC mixtape. But you know what I say to those haters? Without further fucking ado. South Beach got the 30K. Throw bay. Trap got that ice bay. Break it down. Back it up, ship it down. Keep me a 4-5. Lock it loaded, tit down. I'm ready to die. Chevy pull up and she jump in the ride. Bitch sweating, she love me to swallow my pride. Bitch got the 30K. Throw bay. Trap got that ice bay. Break it down. Back it up, ship it down. Keep me a 4-5. Lock it loaded, tit down. I'm ready to die. Chevy pull up and she jump in the ride. Bitch sweating, she love me to swallow my pride. Hit the block with a fresh badge. Whip it up. Cook it up, serve it up. Hold it tight for the fresh rack. Count it up. Bat it up, lock it up. Hit the trap with a fresh pay. Stove top. Blue flame, turn it up. 7 grams in the backwood. Light it up. Burn it up, burn it up. Black bottles and bad beat.
Hey, man, this is Junior the Truth, man. Mr. Ohio-born player made, man. The black gentleman, a.k.a. Mr. All Hustle No Luck, man.
This Money Power 4.
This is Kurt Sugar.
What it is, y'all? We back. Host of the show, Terry. Get Off Your Chest podcast. I got the fellas with me in the building.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy CJ. Get It Off Your Chest podcast. Let's get it.
You already know what it is. It's King Rhino 27.
Hey, this Chop Marcus Corley.
78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC Lions Den boxing community. For those who don't know, now you know, and you tuned in to Supreme Beast.
Boxing talk, man.
Right here on YouTube. Check them out.
One of the best shows on YouTube. Peace to Supreme Beats Boxing.
We live with it? Yeah, we live with it. Run it!
Brought to you by Usual Suspects.
It's the Find a Boxer game, and we looking for the big fish. Purchase your box for a chance of winning $240. Here's how. 1 out of 48 boxes has the missing boxer inside. Purchase your box or boxes by Cash Apping, $, usual 50/50. Include your box number, name, and email address, and your box number will be sent to you ASAP.
UsualSuspect6.com.
This time, each box will cost $10. That's right, I said $10. Remaining proceeds will go to the LDBC meet and greet, August 9th and 10th.
It's a Usual Suspect thing.
What it do? Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man. We on the Beltway with it. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody sliding in the building early, man. Salute to everybody that I know y'all wasn't looking for us Friday with ladies night. I know y'all wasn't looking for us with ladies night. I knew you would do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we salute to everybody that was still that watched the fights on ladies night. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Let me scroll up. Let me see who we got in the building early, man. Okay. Salute to my brother, man. Dope man. Yeah, that's me. D-Man Jr. in this thing, man. Slide through showing love, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the Queen 71, the shooter on deck, you know what I'm saying, out here ready to pop something, man. What's happening with the Queen? You know what I'm saying? Or have something jam on her, because that shit ain't that's not good, is what I heard. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the Queen, man. Tay, the real queen of MMA and combat talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Tay, give me the inspirational messages, man. Salute, Tay. You know what I'm saying? What's happening with it? Let me see who else we got. Salute to my brother, man. G5 gave me the thing, man. What's happening with it? You know what I'm saying? What's happening with it, G5? What it do, homie? What's up with it, man? Yes, indeed, man. Who else we got up in here, man? Okay, I think that's it, man. Okay, let me put my brothers up. We got KG in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got my brother. You know what I'm saying? I fell in the building. KG. I'm going to start with you first, man. What's going down with you, man? How was your weekend? Hell of an interview with one of my favorite fighters, Mr. Pizza Hut himself, Money Powell, man. What's happening with it, KG, man? What's going down?
Hey, Chad. What's going on? Oh, man.
I had a long eventful weekend, but I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I hit a wall today, man. So it's just like, you know how everybody know me, you know what I'm saying? Because like my daughters, they see me and they said, you look intimidating to a lot of people, the way you carry yourself. I don't look inviting a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything, resting face, chilling, whatever. And people, you know what I'm saying, presume your boy to be, you know what I'm saying, the man of steel all the time. So, you know what I'm saying? I guess I hit a wall today and I was like real weak today. You know what I'm saying? And like weak, like my mind was just like getting away. You know what I'm saying? And I was breaking down. And I want to shout out my boy BFTB because I wasn't even talking to him. Hadn't even thought about him. Hadn't talked to him in a minute. Shot me a text. And when I got the text, the shit hit me so fucking hard because it was already, you know what I'm saying, what I was going through, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know what I'm saying, the shit that I carry on my shoulders. So I was like, man. And I started reading it. And as I'm reading it, I see, you know what I'm saying, the phone started getting wet. So I was like, shit. I said, damn. I said, how this nigga, I said, how you know? You know what I'm saying? And I told him, I said, I needed that. I said, I don't even know if you even know. I said, I needed that. And he said, nah. He said, man, Allah reached out to me. He said, man, you know what I'm saying? It guided his hands. You know what I'm saying? So, and I felt it. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, I said, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate him. So it was just, I don't know, man. I had a good weekend, but for some reason today, like a whole load just knocked the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? It was like, damn, am I doing everything I'm supposed to be doing? Can I be doing more? Should I be patting myself on the back? Should I be kicking myself in the ass? You know what I'm saying? So I was really against the wall today. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Last night I did, you know what I'm saying? Right where it was right. I had a great, you know what I'm saying? I don't say interview, man. You know what I'm saying? Convo. You know what I'm saying? I chopped it up with my brother, Money Power the Fourth. You know what I'm saying? Me and Thomas from the Bronx. And anybody that listened to it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got what was there. You know what I'm saying? And if you know him, you already knew, you know what I'm saying, where his heart was. But if you haven't had a chance to listen to it, go back and check it out, man. Because the kid, like I said, he's a go-getter, but he ain't giving, you know what I'm saying, he ain't giving the shine that, you know what I'm saying, most guys, you know what I'm saying, coming from where he comes from is not going to get right now. So go back and check out Tales from the B-Side, man. That was episode number 10. You know what I'm saying? Money Power the Fourth. I had a good birthday, weekend. I went to my first trail ride party, Red. Trail ride party. And look, my little brother, if anybody knows anything about him, I know 503 knows what probably a trail ride party is because he down there in Houston. The motherfuckers get down there with the cowboy boots on, big buckles and cowboy hats, and they got the line dancers out there. The women out there with the shorts on, and they got their cowboy hats on. They got their fans out there popping, and bro, it was fish galore, chicken galore. People's out there eating seafood. You had fireworks popping, people kissing them, women, and people that ain't supposed to be touching on, and it was smoke clouds. It was a great fucking damn, you know what I'm saying, good time, man, out in the country. So, yeah, man. And then had two great nights of fights. So, like I said, I don't understand how the day hit me so hard, man, but I think it was just something I needed to just get off. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. What's up with you, though, Rick? Oh, hold on, real quick. Hey, D-Man, my Wi-Fi don't fuck up, bro. That's called too much fucking storage and memory on the laptop that you're using.
I knew that's what was going on.
That's exactly
once that beat, once you came back and that beat cut off, I was like,
yeah.
Proceed.
Exactly.
Damn. That was me? What you talking about? What happened?
No, I'm talking about last night on the show.
Oh.
No, I had a hiccup. You know what I'm saying? Where my shit froze up and I got booted off the show. You know what I'm saying? Because I got too much shit. Yeah, I got too much shit going on this computer right now.
You know what I'm saying? Why you wouldn't just tell the truth? KD lying. That's not what happened. KD trying to be modest, man. It's D-Man we talking about. Tell D-Man the truth, KG. KG got this new you know how people, what's that thing that you put the machine that make the same picture what you made, KG? You know what I'm talking about? How niggas make the guns?
Got a 3D printer.
Yeah, 3D printer. KG don't got a 3D printer because he's from the hood in Richmond. KG got one of them plastic printers, and he made a D-man face. And he been wearing the mask. He said, I'm gonna rob a bank with it. I said, man, I know you're not gonna make D-Man 1. And he said, you right, Red. That's too extreme. So he said, you know what? I'm gonna just lag on my internet. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
But hey, Red, you bullshitting, you being modest. Because I pulled off a couple of jobs. You know what I'm saying? On my way out, I walk out the damn door saying, dope man, yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Okay. I got my brother iFella in the building, man. iFella, how was the weekend, man? How Monday been treating you? What's going down, man?
What it do, what you saying, what it going is your favorite, yet your most hated iFella. Pull up. We bullshitting on the Beltway. Smash that like button, share that stream. Damn right. It's usual suspect team. Yeah, my Monday's been straight, you know. The weekend was great, you know what I mean? Especially boxing wise, and especially music wise. It's been a long time since I got the hip hop Holy Ghost. Red, have you ever got the hip hop Holy Ghost? Where when you driving in the whip and your head and neck just start doing conniptions and you just can't stop and niggas are looking at you like you strange and shit. Have you ever got the hip hop Holy Ghost, Red?
Absolutely.
Well, the Clips album gave me the hip hop Holy Ghost. It's been a long time since I've, you know what I mean, cruised the streets of Hamilton, went down to Barton Street or the King Street strip with my windows down. You know what I mean? Trying to stun on niggas playing the Clips. But that's exactly what I was doing this weekend. You know what I mean? Smoke all up in the air, coming. I don't care. I got the Clips banging, and y'all niggas need to hear this shit. I mean,
right. Same way.
Masterpiece.
Yes.
That was put out. The lyricism, the delivery. Shout out to the I can't say Neptune. Shout out to Pharrell, because there's a little separation there, but them Pharrell beats, he back on it. You know what I mean? There's this one beat that has a sample with the Rocky sample in it. This shit was just, this shit's out this world, man. I mean, Clips album, Let God Sort Them Out. Y'all need to go tap into that. That's some real hip hop right there. Masterpiece that was put out. And that's what I've been rocking to this weekend, leading up into this great Monday. But I digress.
Okay. Salute to the beautiful man, Cameron Fields, man. Slide through, show of love, man. What's happening with it, Queen? We definitely appreciate the love of the super chat for sure. She say, keep grinding. Peace and blessings to you all and your family, man. Peace and blessings to you too, Queen. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because I be on the show with these dudes all the time. They'll never tell me peace and blessings. You know what I'm saying? It ain't in the chat, they really ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You the only one come through giving out peace and blessings, man. Everybody else be like, oh, Red ain't shit. Red a hater. You know what I'm saying? Red a hater, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
Miss Cameron, baby. We gonna have to link one day for brunch. You know what I'm saying? Because you are in the city. You ain't too far from me. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Man, see, man. Red 41 ATX. You understand the building fly through showing love, man. Hey man, fella, man, you had me all excited. I'm thinking you caught the hip hop Holy Ghost because you about to do a part 3 soundtrack because you done heard, you know what I'm saying, Big Row. And I'm thinking, you about to say those, man, I think we about to get back to the. And you didn't say that. You get to talk about the Clips and shit.
Yeah, I'm talking about VA.
Oh my
2
God.
up, 2 down. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Thought you would be on board with that.
I I
said, you don't sound.
Only thing I can think of better than saying something like that is part 3. I'm just saying, the streets is starving. I heard for part 3. I heard. That's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? The only boxing community with a soundtrack is what I heard. Multiple volumes. That's what I heard. I could be winning. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, show me the receipts, dog. I ain't heard these. I ain't heard these cries.
Oh, okay.
Show the receipts.
Okay. Maybe I have my. All right. So now I'm gonna have to start saying, you know what? Can I get the receipt for that? I have no problem. I have no problem. We gonna make sure we get a part 3. We gonna make sure we get a part 3. If that's all you want is receipts. You know what I'm saying? But all right. 503, man. I got my brother 503 line in the building, man. 5, man, what's going down with you, man? How was your weekend, my brother? What's happening with it?
Hey, what it do, man? Salute to my boy Cadillac Red, man. Holding the sit down, bullshit on the Beltway. My brother KG Tales from the B side, the mad scientist. Hard fella. You know what I'm saying? Always in the lab, cooking up the next batch for the usual suspects. Look, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I barely made it in this motherfucker today. I'm running on fumes. You know what I'm saying? My weekend was jam packed. You know what I'm saying? Son had both my sons had games. You know what I'm saying? I had to go to work Saturday. Then shit. Had to hurry up and get back home for the fights. Come on. Shit. I fell asleep Friday night watching the Katie Taylor Serrano fight. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, shit. I barely made it in this motherfucker today, man. I had to come home today and take a nap. You know what I'm saying? Them naps definitely be needed, man, when you on the grind and you got a lot of shit going on. Because we finna get ready and start the new school year next month, man. So it's gonna be a lot of moving pieces. You know what I'm saying? My daughter, she doing her cheerleading shit too. So yeah, man. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm tired, bro. But I made it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes if you don't see me on this motherfucker, I didn't came home and fell asleep. Nah, I didn't miss the show. I know I did that a few weeks back. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but we had a good weekend though, bro. A good weekend, man. It was a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying, with the fight cards and shit like that, you know. So hey, man, let's get it.
Yeah, man. As far as me, my weekend wasn't, man. Friday was cool. I got a little bit too saucy on Friday, and I missed my son T-ball game. And by me not being there, he acted an asshole and didn't want to do it. But I can't. I made it up to him after the game. I picked him up right after the game. We went out and kicked it. Me, him, and my daughter. So that was cool. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We did some workouts. You know what I'm saying? Me and my daughter did some workouts over the weekend, and that was about it, man. I ain't really do nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? The fights is what really took the majority of the weekend up watching the fights, and they were all entertaining. With one knockout, everyone else went to decision. And it was an entertaining week of boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. Let's go straight recap because it's it's two major cards, man. Two major cards. And I'm gonna find out. We're gonna find out a little bit because it's a couple fights that I think I missed. Let's start with the ladies first. It was ladies' night on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Missy and who else? Who else on ladies' night? KG, Missy, Left Eye, Brat. You know what I'm saying?
Angie Martinez was there.
Angie Martinez, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, all of them was there in New York on Friday. Amanda Serrano was there, the most beautiful neck in the game. Katie Taylor was there, you know what I'm saying? Shadasia Green was there. Savannah Marshall, man, it was Alicia Baumgartner. It was star-studded on Friday, man. Ladies' night, man, for sure. They showed out. Let's just start with the card. You know what I'm saying? What was your thoughts of the whole event on Friday? All women's card is not the first time it's been done, but it was done real good. On Friday for sure. Hold on. Let me salute to the Queen. Karen Field slide through the super chat. We definitely appreciate the love. She said not sure if you saw it. But did I give you all a shout out when I was on BVO's panel, rocking the latest drip? Yeah, I did see. I see your interview. You know what I'm saying? Well, I didn't catch the whole thing. I caught a little clip of it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, yeah, I see you out there doing the joint, but I'm gonna make sure I go back and watch it in its entirety. Because I seen the drip. You know what I'm saying? But I was, you know what I'm saying? It's hard when you're chasing around a 3-year-old. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna make sure I go catch that in its entirety though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, drop it there. Had to show that usual suspect love. Yeah, I see you out there.
Yeah. I seen that. You know what I'm saying? She had the blue lipstick to match the drip. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Get down. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But all right, man. In its entirety, man. The whole event in its entirety. Salute to my brother, Stay Ready Max, slide through showing love. The OG Mr. Mott in the building as well. 503. What was your thought, man? All women's card. Jake Paul put it on. Jake Paul is the Turkey al-Sheikh of women's boxing, in my opinion.
Yeah. I heard you say that earlier on 78 shit. It was cool, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Like some of the fights, in my honest opinion, I don't think they kind of lived up to the hype. You know what I'm saying? But overall, the event was amazing. It was a good look for women's boxing. Baumgartner kind of underperformed to me. Serrano underperformed. Her and Katie. You know what I'm saying? I think the two better fights on that card was, of course, Savannah Marshall and Shadasia, and the sugar girl from Australia. You know what I'm saying? She got the stoppage win over Slim Chicken. You know what I'm saying? My Texas sister out there in Dallas. I think the undercards kind of outperformed the main cards, bro. If I'm just being all the way honest with you, if we just gonna keep it, pretty boxing, sometimes that's how it play out, man. You never really know until you actually see the fights. You know what I'm saying? But overall, the event was amazing. You know what I'm saying? I think we have to keep that a priority, right? Women's boxing. I think what Jake Paul MVP doing, bro, is well needed. We definitely need to highlight more women's boxing. You know what I'm saying? And this needs to become an ongoing thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna just say this, bro. I want to see the Guo and Jake Paul collab. That's on my wish list in the future. I feel like everything was good. You know what I'm saying? But I think if Clarissa Shields would have had her fight on this card, bro, it just would have took it over the top. But the event was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's just, I don't know, man. I just feel like Katie Taylor and Serrano let me down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was expecting that shit to be more action packed, and it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But that's my thoughts on it, though, Red.
Okay. Our fella, man, what was your thoughts on the whole event?
The event to me was an A, a solid A. You had a plethora of championship fights, meaningful championship fights, unifications. Some of I agree with Five with some of the fights did underperform. Of course, the main event, but overall, it was a great night of boxing, and I was overly impressed with the production. Netflix putting on this all-female boxing production. The night just rolled along just smoothly. It didn't seem like there was exaggerated gaps of commercials, non-related boxing commercials filling up the content. No, they had monologues, they had many documentaries, right to the detail of they had a countdown of when the next fight or when they're going to go back live on air. Production was immaculate from Netflix showcasing those females on Friday. You know what I mean? And it's encouraging to see that how they're gonna if it's like that for this fight, what's it gonna be like for Bud and Canelo? You know what I mean? Netflix is easily accessible. One thing I thought about too that got me thinking, because the difference between, because mind you, Saturday night's card was great too, but when I get to it, I gave it a lower grade. But this definitely is an A, and going back to my accessibility point that Netflix brings to the casual boxing fan. One thing we forget about, like, the Zone's doing great shit right now. You could literally say it's the home of boxing with all the boxing cards you have on that platform. But one thing it doesn't have is, I would bet 90% of the Zone subscribers are males. Netflix is probably more of a 60-40 women's ratio, like to the women. So with fights being exclusively on the Zone, you're kind of avoiding like a good 80% of the population that women that don't have the Zone subscriptions. But a lot of women, a lot of households have Netflix. So accessibility was huge for this female showcase, and I believe they did great numbers, great viewership, a great moment for Shadeja Green to be seen and really earning that unification when she looked kind of dead in the water in her last couple fights. Dead in the water in the early part of her contest against Savannah Marshall, and then to turn it up, make adjustments, and come through with the victory. You know what I mean? that was probably the greatest moment to me within that card. But overall, that was a great spectacle, great showcase from Netflix. Like I said, it just went along smoothly. Fight after fight. Between the fight, they had good commentating, good back and forth. They had content to fill up the time. There wasn't no whack ass commercials or just a screensaver with a beat playing in the background. Nah, this was professional shit, and the best fights I think should be reserved to be on Netflix production. But I'll land the plane on that.
Okay. KG, what you had, man? Ladies' night.
I kind of enjoyed myself, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a good night overall. I'm trying to think, what was the first fight I saw? I don't know if those two chicks were Hispanic or what, but I think that was the first fight that I saw, and then I seen the Trigger Neeks fight versus Metcalf. And I was like, wow. I said, she didn't beat Metcalf into looking like a Black Cynthia doll. And I was like, damn. I said, that's Thomas' damn girl. I said, Thomas kept telling me about damn Metcalf. And I was like, she got the jelly legs in this joint, man. I was like, I never saw her settle, like able to, are we talking about the fight? Or are we just talking about the card? Huh?
What'd you say, Kate?
I said, are we just talking about the fight or are we talking about the card? My bad.
No, just the whole card.
Okay, my bad. Yeah. Overall, you know what I'm saying? Short, man. Yeah. It was I enjoyed myself. The main event was disappointing, you know what I'm saying, but not probably for the same reasons you guys, you know what I'm saying, felt it was disappointing. But yeah, it was kind of underwhelming. And then the co-main, you know what I'm saying, was I don't know. I got to see some other stuff, but other than that, overall, yeah. And my girl from Patterson got really seen under the lights. So yeah, it was a good night. Jake, like I said, Jake Paul, he's done his thing by trying to put the cornerstone and monopolize, you know what I'm saying, women's boxing. And I don't know if 503 said it, but Clarissa Shields and him need to find common ground to work with, you know what I'm saying, because it's everybody's being drawn in that direction. And what happens when the people in her division are drawn in that direction? It's almost like she's going to be forced to do business. So why not go ahead and see what's up now before you know what I'm saying, get put to the position that you get forced, and then how's that working deal? You know what I'm saying? It's too many egos. They got to be slapped on the wall at the door before y'all go in there and do y'all business. Because you got yours and Jake has his. But Jake is doing a phenomenal job overall with women's boxing right now. And Clarissa might want to try to get in on that, you know what I'm saying, how she can manage it for her. But get your ass off your shoulders on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all both, it'll work. Because Friday night, you know what I'm saying, pretty much showed that how everybody showed up and how Netflix really then rolled it out. Like, you see the camera and you go like, our fellas said, it was the angles. You see what the up angles, you see, you're like, damn, you ain't in no niggas. Like, it was just, bro, it was just, that shit just, yeah. So imagine.
Bro, they was even packed in there from early, bro.
Yeah. So imagine when the Bud and Canelo damn production get to rolling. Bro, it's going to look like a movie in that bitch, man. Netflix does documentaries. So, yeah, this is going to be perfect. Perfect cuts, perfect camera cuts. They put it on. So, like I said, and the ladies were privy to getting put on that damn, you know what I'm saying, giving that exposure. So, yeah, it was a great night, right? Friday hit it on the head. That should have been a Saturday night of fighting.
Another thing, I'm glad KG said this, bro. When you look at them angles in that joint, it was the presentation for me, bro. Like the stage, the red stage, the big red VIP seats and that shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, man. That shit just look different, bro. Like we all then went to boxing events and shit like that, and I really want to talk to TD about it. It just seemed like that whole production setup, like with the red stage, bro, and like how they was going back and forth between Andre Ward. They even had Layla Ali at that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So the presentation was just. I got to get that bitch a 5-star red. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right down to the ring announcer. Big Mo is the man right now, bro. Like, he hypes up the fight crazy. That's one of the reasons why the main event was a letdown. I mean, because he hyped that motherfucker up. Bring him back.
He did. He definitely did. I ain't gonna front, man. To me, the event in its entirety was great. All women, all big names, and it wasn't like they brought the big lights out for them, man. For real. Now, I'm gonna be honest, and we're gonna talk about it a little bit more, but ain't nobody asked for all the fights, but that's why some of them were underwhelming. But we did get, you know what I'm saying, some great fights, some great performances from the ladies. I would love to see another one for sure. You know what I'm saying? The way they did it, the way Netflix held it down, the way Jake Paul got this thing going, I'm pretty sure they might bring out some numbers. Yes, indeed. Yeah, they held that thing down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for the next one, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm interested to see how did Jake Paul blow his whole load with the roster, or do we got more in the cut? And you know what I'm saying? Is he gonna do another event coming up? I'm telling you, the way they been TNA boxing look good. I'm gonna leave it at that. Salute to my brother, man. Ratchet since 91 in the building. Slide through showing love, man. What's up, Ratchet? You going to Vegas, man? You going to Vegas, Ratchet? What's happening with it, man? Salute to the family. Talib Cunningham, man. Kakalaki up in this thing, man. Slide through, man. What's happening with it, Talib? But yeah, man, I'm definitely with that. Okay. We don't have to go too deep, but I definitely want to get y'all opinions on this. Any of y'all seen the Shanika from Australia fight?
Yeah.
That's one of the few women's fights that I did miss.
Yeah, I missed that one, man. KG, you saw it, right? You know what I'm saying? And KG funny, because KG said, I said, who is Shanika, man? That name sound familiar. KG said, she Australian. I said, man, I don't know any Australian Shanika. He said, man, we did it. We were talking about it on the show, man, and you said the same shit. We was talking about it on the show. And I said, for real? Oh, no. And then KG said the most important part. He ended the conversation off with the most important part. You know, she did the weighing in the paint. And I went to the internet and seen her do the internet in the paint, and all I can say is,
oh, Tim, tell your titty.
Now that's a titty. Bully, man. That is an official bully.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I remember her. Oh yeah, that's Shanika. So she deserved to win. Yes, and she stopped the girl. It was definitely wrong the way the referee did it. He's kind of racist in my opinion, but you know what I'm saying? That's just maybe because I'm American and they shell shocked me. But I didn't like how he did that. The lady was having a full conversation with the referee. She was clearly coherent or what the fuck was going on. And you say, nah, I just don't like it. That was kind of nasty.
Nah.
But I didn't see the fight. I'm just saying what I seen. I'm just saying what I seen. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, you got it.
What I seen. I think Shanika, you know what I'm saying, won. Did you not see the clip? You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what they say happened. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to always. Man, what you got?
Look, bro. This girl is the goods, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you already know, man. I'm always gonna represent for the great state of Texas, but Chicken didn't have it, bro. I got to give KG the reference on this because we talked about Devin Haney in his last fight, and I'm gonna use Devin Haney as an example. To me, Metcalf didn't look. She didn't look comfortable, bro. Like she already got skinny legs. You know what I'm saying? Chicken legs, bro. Them shits was flapping everywhere, bro. She was all over the place. You know what I'm saying? She was taking a whole lot of punishment in that fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I understood why the ref stopped it. You know, because she might have not been hurt in that very moment, bro, but she was getting rocked. You know what I'm saying? She was getting banged the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So I understood why he stopped the fight, bro. I just feel like Metcalf was. She looked a little bit overwhelmed. Like the pressure was like the pressure in the fight was getting to her. Like Sugar Neeks had time. Man, her timing was just so good, bro. Like she was timing that jab. She basically took the jab away from her, bro, and Metcalf couldn't really make no adjustments off of her taking that jab. You know, her corner wanted her to lead with the right, but at that point, man, she was pretty much getting her ass whooped, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the pressure, the onslaught of pressure, she really couldn't adjust to it. And like KG, was saying about Dev, but Dev won in his fight. She just didn't look comfortable, bro, in any moments of that fight to me. Yeah, so salute to the Australian.
Okay. KG, you saw the fight. What you had?
Yeah, like Fi said, Shorty looked worried. Like, I don't know what round I came in on it, but I was like, damn. I'm like, Sugar Neeks caught this damn fight, you know what I'm saying, on a phone call. She was a fill-in. She was a replacement. I'm like, so Metcalf, I understand you had a full camp. And whoever you were training for, I understand that's who you were training for, but I was looking for some kind of form of adjustment. And I think that was Sugar's game plan. She was like, do not allow her to make adjustments because every time the round would start, she was right back in her chest again. So toward the end, like I said, when she started molly-whopping her and shit, the elbows that may have landed, they weren't intentional. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that pointed those out, she was getting beat up long before those elbows. So don't, you know what I'm saying? It's just the body was just damn going one way and the legs was going the other. And her hair was doing some other shit. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping it would do a franchise cruise or something, but it was already braided to her head, so it was just her actual hair doing what it was doing. And I was like, yeah, she's morphing into a damn Cynthia dog. And she just looked worried. Like Fi said, like if anybody goes back and watch fighters when they fight, just look at their face. You know what I'm saying? Like when they got a lot of punches or they're being put in compromising positions, watch how they, you know what I'm saying, if they can maintain some form of composure. And Shorty looked like she was like, damn, this bitch is at me again. Damn, this bitch is at me. It's like she was looking for breath. She was looking for damn room to breathe. And Neeks, you know what I'm saying, Sugar Neeks wouldn't allow her to. And she just looked worried. She was like, damn, almost like hyperventilation worried. So, yeah, she's gonna have to go back to the drawing board and work on utilizing those long legs, long arms, and utilizing a jab and creating traffic so people have something that they gotta work through before they get to you. Because Sugar Neeks was getting there, she was in her chest pretty much the whole time. I was waiting for a titty to fall out. Didn't happen. Wishful thinking.
Yeah, man. All right. Okay. Well, I guess she did lose. You know what I'm saying? I guess she. Like I said, Sugar deserved that championship. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till the next fight, next weigh-in. You know what I'm saying? My bad. It just, you know, I ain't remember all the way. I ain't remember. Okay. Next was Savannah Marshall to Deja Green. Oh my God, this might have been the best fight on the card, man. I'll start with you. What you had on the fight?
As expected, I picked this fight to be the best on the card, and it definitely turned out. Savannah coming off of somewhat of a layoff from boxing, though she was active in the gym. We gotta remember she took that short stint in the MMA, and came back, and she looked pretty good in the first 2-3 rounds and whatnot. Maybe fatigue started to settle in, or maybe it was a case of Shadeja was just downloading information. Maybe I was assuming that Shadeja was just going to look like the same old Shadeja we seen from the last couple fights, lackluster and lackadaisical. She definitely turned it up. Start jabbing with winning the jabbing battle with Savannah. Digging the body. Great body work Shadeja was utilizing. And coming over top with the overhand right. Clipping Marshall. Never seen Marshall really stunned like that before. And she definitely buckled the knees of Marshall a couple times. I was slightly impressed with the way Marshall was able to come back. She had some dog in her. She ain't no UK softy and nothing like that. She got some dog in her, and she definitely tried to come back, but it wasn't enough, in my opinion. I think the right decision was made, and Shadeja Green is now the unified super middleweight champion. And great performance from her. Like I said, it was kind of slow and shaky early on, but she definitely turned it up, made adjustments, and start looking like the Shadeja Green we all know and love from on her come up.
Okay. 503, what you had? Shadeja Green, Savannah Marshall.
Oh man, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I didn't really get a chance to speak on it last week, but I was picking Shadeja Green to lose, bro. If that would have been a pick 'em, bro, I would have picked Savannah Marshall. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we all know, man, Shadeja ain't been looking the same since she's been at MVP. I don't know what's been going on with her. The performances have been inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? But in this fight, bro, I think Shadeja had to really dig deep and go on her bag. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people may feel like, Savannah Marshall been out for a little minute. She was out the ring for a year or two, whatever the case may be. But listen, man, when you really think about it in totality, I think Green, she did what she had to do, man. You know what I'm saying? She started getting her rhythm. You know what I'm saying? As the rounds progressed, man, she was able to find a home for that right hand. The fight was close. The fight was really close. You know what I'm saying? But I think Shadeja just, she willed her way to a win. You know what I'm saying? It was back and forth pretty much the whole night. I'm not gonna make no excuses for Savannah Marshall. She was presented to us as the girl that beat Clarissa Shields. and she's so good and she's so great and she's the next best thing out of the UK for women's boxing, and she's gonna do this and do that. So if she's that fucking good, you know, she could come up off the couch and beat Shadeja Green, right? You know, the one that's been looking not too good. You understand me? And man, when Shadeja won that fight, bro, you could just see the raw emotion. I've never seen Shadeja react like that, bro. Like that was like very emotional. You know what I'm saying? And we don't really see a lot of emotion from her. She kind of keeps her poker face. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, man, I'm happy for Shadeja, bro. I really am. And moving forward, you know, she called out Clarissa Shields and stuff like that. So we gonna see what happens. I know that's the fight that everybody been looking for. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's, you know, she I'm not gonna lie, bro. She really stole the show Friday night, bro. She you know, she won the $250K for the performance. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I think it was well deserved, man, because a lot of people, myself included, did not see her winning that fight, bro. But she, you know, she won. So congratulations, man.
Okay. KG, man, what you had on the Shadeja Green Savannah Marshall joint?
Excuse me. Savannah, she disappointed me because she was ahead of Shadeja like in the beginning because of the movement. Shadeja couldn't pick up the rhythm. So like when the fella said Savannah looked good early, I'm not gonna say she looked good early because she wasn't efficient. She had, you know what I'm saying, Shadeja thrown off with the movement. And Shadeja couldn't read it, but at the same time, Savannah like let so many opportunities like get away. Like she could have set the tone for the fight. The movement was part of it, but like it was not enough boxing. And then like she was hesitant, like her timing was off. You can tell she's been away from boxing. But the movement had Shadeja thrown off that you can see a little frustration in Shadeja. So like Fire said, the way she felt the raw emotion in the end, I think a lot of that came from somebody in that corner. Somebody in that corner talked off that ledge, said, hey, this bitch got good movement, but she's not efficient. You gonna have to go dog her. She gonna hit you, and she probably do hit hard, because you can see some of them punches, you know what I'm saying, rock Shadeja. But she was like, bro, her time, she ain't got her time, and this is not the Savannah that, you know what I'm saying, that just lost to damn Clarissa Shields. This is a bitch that took a break. You can clearly, you know what I'm saying, see this. And somebody was in her corner preaching that to her on repeat, said, stay with her, and you're going to end up out jabbing her. And the fight ended up swinging when she ended up out jabbing. I was like, damn. I said, I didn't pick a winner because, like I said, I stopped picking. I went on vacation with picking fights. But leading up to this fight, I said, damn, this should be a good one. I said, Shadeja might put on a good boxing class, which she could have, because she had the movement, but the boxing efficiency wasn't there. And she gave that window, when she opened the window even bigger for Shadeja to come on in and start doing what she was doing. So all she had to do was maintain and be able to weather the punches that she was going to end up getting clipped with, because Shadeja ain't got the greatest head movement. You know what I'm saying? So she stood the test, and Savannah looked damn gassed out as the fight grew. Cause like I was like, cause I pointed it out, I was like, damn, her legs look bigger than usual. So you got to carry those. You got to carry them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And I can see her wearing down, and I can see Shadeja still grinding. So I can see where that emotion, like I said, came from, because I can see the frustration early, and I can see as the fight went on, you can start seeing her like really start digging for something, and somebody in her corner was them allowing her to damn say, you know what, it's okay to go dig for it, because this ain't the same damn Savannah. Go get her. So shout out to Shadeja for them, you know what I'm saying, proving everybody that doubted her wrong and cleaning up the last couple of bad performances. But at the same time, we need to see it consistently, though. So, hell yeah. So I tell your wife you will be wearing strap out the house from now on.
Yeah, that's hold on, KG, because that's just what I was about to say. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight out. Everybody else gonna keep nice technical talk for everybody, cool. I'm gonna keep it real. KG brought it up and he said some real shit. We was going back and forth with it when the fight was going on. Shadeja Green and when it got married, and she don't all the way look the same. Salute to the family, 2 cents in the building, slide through showing love. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she don't look all the way the same. She get in the ring, getting all glossing and popping and shit. Looking like you wearing big drawers instead of boxes. You married, you look like you didn't even bring your dick out with you and shit. You gotta leave the dick in the house now. All that. You didn't look rough and rugged. You was in that motherfucker looking like Lady of Rage coming up. You get the titles and shit coming in this motherfucker looking all. I'm supposed to be cheering this shit. I'm telling KG, she look cute. I don't know what the fuck is this about?
Skin was looking really, really clear. Good skin regimen.
Do I need a drink or something? What you trying to say? I'm hitting around this bitch or something. Shit. Savannah Marshall came in there just like Savannah Marshall ready to whip somebody's ass. And I thought that's what was going to happen. Now, I would have picked Shadeja if this was a pick because Shadeja black. But Savannah came in there was holding it down. I got kind of nervous, like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, like, this might not be good for you. Shadeja, this might turn out to, you know what I'm saying? Might not be a good look. But she bit down and got it together. Put some combos together. Yeah, man. Wound up pulling it off, man. I'm definitely proud of her. Great title defense. I say 1 or 2 more defenses, and you might want to start wanting to look for Clarissa, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop faking out here. But I'm gonna say like 1 or 2 more, man. Give you 1 or 2 more of them big money cards. Maybe try to get you a main event or something. You know what I'm saying? Do you right. Then say something about the quote. Don't prematurely do shit. Fuck around, get your ass whipped. And she gonna call your bluff. She do not play with nobody.
Thanks.
On her name, she gonna come coming. You know what I'm saying? Like Candyman around this motherfucker. On the internet, in the ring, wherever you at, she gonna pop up. Shit. So, but yeah, that's what I got, man. Great fight, man. All right, man. What about
usual suspect.
Baumgartner?
Yeah. Do we need to talk about? That's about to ask. Do we need to talk about Baumgartner and
she almost lost to that bitch, man.
Yeah. Do we need to talk about Baumgartner Serrano?
Yeah, bro.
Baumgartner and Big Face, man. Big Face, big
yeah.
Yes, yeah, big shoulders. She Alicia them couldn't make the adjustments, and Derrick James, everybody kept saying, damn, does this make Derrick James look bad? It shouldn't, because this nigga was giving her good information. Great information. Bro. She was not digging to the body. He said, bro, you can, and she started showing flashes of that where she was able to get to the bitch's body, and you can see how the bitch would punk her over. She kept trying to fight this bitch from with space in between them. He was telling her, you got to close the dishes and get on this bitch. You have to. Because this wide shoulder bitch is there going to give you everything you can't handle it. You seeing you breaking down.
Let me say this, because KG hit on a great topic, bro. His take was good. I'm gonna say this about Baumgartner. You can't be out here talking about you want this person and you want that person and you one of the best women. My nigga, niggas remember you from your looks. You haven't. If we just keeping it real, you haven't looked the same since the Michaela Mayer and Terry Harper fight. And you know that shit was like 2-3 years ago. You gotta you gotta keep performing. You can't goddamn give us good performances and then fall off a cliff. Because then niggas is gonna feel like, oh man, maybe she was on them PEDs. You know, niggas be liking to give Bumgarner the benefit of the doubt, bro, because she a pretty girl. She got that pretty privilege going. You understand me? But in this fight, with this big back, big wide shoulder, defensive back girl, Miranda, man, Bumgarner was getting her ass whooped, bro. I kind of feel like they gave her the benefit of the doubt. I'm not gonna say robbery, but this shit was closer than I would like it to be. You know what I'm saying? And you making a whole transition from Midwest boxing to down south Texas lean boxing. Derrick James is trying to give you the sauce, but you wasn't listening to the nigga, bro. You kept your chin in the air the whole time. This girl was hitting you with right hands. Like, this performance was just bad, Red. I ain't gonna lie, man. Sweet Stank kind of stunk it up.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Alpha, you want to cook on that, or you want to say something about the next one?
Yeah, I'll quickly chime in on it. It was a stank performance from Sweet Stank. Although I believe she won the fight, I wanted to see more separation. I wanted to see more definitive rounds, more domination. I can understand a highly competitive fight within the first 4 rounds, first 3 rounds. It's fast-paced boxing. Remember, women's boxing is 2 rounds for the most part, or 2-minute rounds for the most part. So you can understand early competitiveness, but as the fight went on, Miranda kept on was still in the fight. There was no separation. She was actually getting the better of Bumgarner. So that was highly disappointing. Bumgarner seems that she got the skills, she got the movement, she has punching power, but I don't believe she has the fight IQ. I don't think the IQ's all the way there. I mean, and of course, there was plenty of defensive lapses, which I think is a product of a low fight IQ. So yeah, that was a disappointing performance. Almost felt like that should have been where it should have been down the line, and the Shadeja Green, Savannah Marshall should have been the co-main. But it is what it is. It was just one of those type of performances that, especially a girl that we haven't seen before in Miranda, although she undefeated, but nobody notable on her resume. Yeah, it was a disappointing performance. Not enough separation, especially from a so-called undisputed champion. But I'll leave it at that.
Okay. As far as me, man, look, man, I knew it was gonna be something because the girl had the little hawk nose, and I knew, you know what I'm saying, she wasn't coming in there playing. But I still say Sweet Stank pulled it off. But moving forward, you want to fight these names because that girl wasn't no name. You want to fight these names, you motherfucker want to get your ass whipped. You better tighten up. The last couple performances ain't been looking like good at all.
Hey, Red, she said she want strong than Katie, man. What you think about that?
Shit, not my boo. She don't want my boo. My boo beat the shit out of that motherfucking girl. You know what I'm saying? Embarrass her. She just come for a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Not strong, man. Look, I think that that's all. Yeah, nope. She don't want that smoke for real. That's just talk. Salute to my brother Steph Brown in the building. Slide through showing love. Yeah, man, that's just talk, though, man. But she don't want that. Okay. Do we need to talk about the Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano? It wasn't good. No one asked for it. It was the epitome of the fight you get when no one asked for it. We already seen the first two. That was enough, and we didn't need to see no more. Do we need to recap that?
Nah, we don't need to recap that. Ain't nobody want to. I've been waiting. You know what I mean? I've been waiting to talk about this next card. You know what I mean? There's plenty more shit to unpack. Waste time on something that we didn't even want to watch.
All right, go ahead. What you had on David Morrell Jr., man? David Morrell Jr. fought the cheater, the 2-year suspended guy, the IBA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know his name. What's his name? Go ahead. What you got on?
Imam Katayev.
Yeah.
Suspended by the ITA, the International Testing Agency. I mean, but the New York State Commission doesn't recognize the ITA as any type of authority. I mean, so they went along with the fight, and the fight was very entertaining. I mean, Imam Katayev, whether he was juiced up or not, he passed all the tests in for this fight, so he put on a great performance. Put on a great performance of educated pressure fighting. I think it played into Morrell's mentality of joking around. Morrell seems somewhat immature and doesn't take his opponent serious enough, which in one instance led to his knockdown. Imam Katayev, I think, had the better activity, and with that activity, he was landing significant shots, not glancing blows, but clear, clean shots that the judges should have been able to decipher. You know what I mean? Morrell stayed in the fight. He didn't. At one point, like he didn't duck and hide or just went in survival mode. He tried to make the fight competitive and had Katayev stunned a couple times. But in my opinion, Katayev should have won that fight. You know what I mean? He should have just edged out the victory by a small margin. I can understand a split decision. I could even understand a draw. But Morrell was officially gifted this victory, and it might have been maybe even the New York Commission playing a little bit of karma, saying that, yeah, we allowed you to fight, get a payday, but you damn sure wasn't winning having that ITA ban on your resume right now. So thanks for the participation.
Okay. 503, what you had on the fight?
Yeah, I was in and out on this fight, man, so I was only able to catch the tail end of it. But I'm listening to y'all. I'm listening to our fella, and you talk shit. You know what I'm saying? In the shower, and I'm like, okay, Morrell must be getting his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and I'm watching, and I'm like, man, like, I'm thinking, I'm like, bro, this nigga, he don't look the same fighting bigger guys. You know what I'm saying? And I see people trying to make a comparisons to him and David Benavidez, bro. But the thing about it is this, man. David ain't getting mollywopped all around the ring by nobody at 175, nigga. That's you. You know what I'm saying? I respect David Morrell for even still fighting the dude. I'm not gonna never question the man's heart because you know, he did fight David Benavidez, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he fought this guy that was on PEDs and ain't no alleged. The nigga got caught with PEDs in the system. So salute to you for that, bro. But I don't know what Morale's problem is, man. It's gonna be a tough road, bro. Going down 175, man. Whether you have to fight David Benavidez again, you have to take on a guy like Bilbao. It's no easy turns at 175, bro. And I'm gonna keep it real, man. I think you lost this fight. Like New York was on some shit, man. Like they was kind of they was kind of giving gifts, man. You know what I'm saying? But we just talked about Baumgartner getting the benefit of the doubt. I think they gave my man Morale the benefit of the doubt. You know, and you know Morale he's a fellow Houstonian now. He's in Texas. You know, I be trying to, you know, show him some love, and you know, him and Coach Ronnie and stuff, and my boy Katz over there. You know, Ronnie got a banging ass gym. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy Coach Nick over there. You know, they're my guys. But man, I can't come on the show and lie at all, bro. Like you're not looking good. You're not representing the city good with this type of performance, bro. You know, you're not representing your Cuban fan base with this type of performance, man. I don't know what the fuck you doing. I don't know if you going back to Miami and you fucking out. I don't know what it is, man. But whatever it is you doing, bro, you gotta stop, my nigga. You gotta lock in. That's all I got.
Okay. KG, what you got, man? Dave Morrell, man, versus Iman.
This fight had me really questioning, can Dave Morrell really stay at 175? Because I think, you know what I'm saying, his problem is he's cool with getting breaks in between. He likes to be able to reset. These dudes at 75 are being, you know what I'm saying, that tad bit bigger. They make the ring smaller. And somebody like him that likes to take the breaks, he's not able to take these breaks that he wants to take. This kid likes to take breaks. And he's like that. He's able to clip you and then find range and get away. At 68, he can do that because those guys were more so equal to his size, or he was bigger than those guys. These guys at 75, even him being taller than this guy had more so, you know what I'm saying, more of a towel, you know what I'm saying, a more stature, you know what I'm saying, build with him the way he would, you know what I'm saying, move forward. He was a mob. He would mob forward. And Dave Morrell lost his fight, in my opinion. Remember I was asking y'all before when he would come out wearing the artistic stuff, like for artistic awareness, and I was saying, is he artistic? You know what I'm saying? I said, because he's a great fighter, but at the same time, he in the fight, he looks for breaks. And you can't do that when you got, like, you know what I'm saying, grown men coming to fight. And he can, like I said, he can crack, but if he don't crack you and don't look like his power came up to 75 with him. Because he's not like he can sting you, but it's not nothing that he's building on. You're supposed to chain things together. Like you land a jab and you like, damn, that's a good jab. Then there's a pause in between. Then we see him get into an exchange and land a nice damn uppercut and then follow with a hook or something. But he never comes back to it until he gets into an exchange. Like, bro, you just had a good jab 20 seconds ago. a good hook and a good uppercut damn 12 seconds ago. Why don't you damn find a damn way to pin that together? And I know Ronnie Shields damn, you know what I'm saying, telling him this in the corner. Because we seen him, I didn't hear so much of this fight, you know what I'm saying, as they was building on it. But the David Benavidez fight, you heard Ronnie damn, you know what I'm saying, telling him what he should be doing. So I know he was telling him the same thing here. He gets complacent. The guy falls asleep in the ring. You know what I'm saying? His attention was actually in the ring. He wasn't looking out in the crowd this time, but at the same time, he don't be there all the time. So you're gonna have to really go back and ask yourself, it's not about going to the lab, it's going back to myself. Am I in the right weight class, or should I be doing this? Because my mind drifts. That's not a good thing. You can get in there with a goddamn killer. Somebody gonna knock his damn head off. It ain't gonna be the same. It might knock him normal. Who knows?
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the homie Dre the Boxer in the building. Slide through showing love, man. See, Mahari, man, got his ass whooped. Mahari don't show up over here.
Mahari ain't doing this bitch in a minute, goddamn.
Yeah, Mahari, man, get his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? He ain't nowhere to be found talking that shit. I'm just saying. I think Morrell looked like a weight bully. When he was at 68, he was whipping niggas' ass easily. Now you move up, you can't catch up to the mustard. You know what I'm saying? So, look, man, look. I ain't gonna say he got his ass whooped and lost, because I think he won. He got beat up, but I think he won. You know what I'm saying? And it was for the love of boxing why I think he won and why he won. So that part, it is what it is. I think it's cute though how the Cuban go in there and they know that the nigga dirty and he fight him anyway, and they like, nah, ain't no way we gonna give him the win, it don't matter what. You know what I'm saying? But if it was a black dude, then they'd be like, oh nah, you lost, nigga. But you know, that is what it is too. You know what I'm saying? I think that's real. You know what I'm saying? Usual suspect. But we'll see how Morrell do moving forward, man. 75 looking like it's gonna be real hard for him. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't swim, you bound to drizzle. All right, man. Next, man. Who fought next?
Well, Puello and
yeah. Do we need to? We can skip over that one. I mean,
it was to me, yeah, it was a good fight, and it was a low key. I wouldn't say robbery, but I wasn't in agreement with the decision.
You know, things happen, man.
Oh, Matias won. From what I saw, like I said, I didn't see the whole fight in its entirety, but I thought Pollo was spending too much time on the ropes. That's what I saw.
You know, Five, you got a little something on that or not really? We can go to Shakur.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro. You can skip that.
All right. So what you had on Shakur, man? Shakur, as far as the pay the man, got out there and showed some defensive wizardry. You know what I'm saying? And all that good shit. Five. What you had on Shakur in his fight against the Payton?
Yeah, that nigga had me on edge, man. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to figure it the fuck out, cause I ain't never seen Shakur do no shit like that. The nigga actually did not move his feet for like the first maybe 3 to 4 rounds of that fight. Laid on the ropes for majority of the fight, and then second half of the fight, the nigga stood in the pocket in the center of the ring, bro. Like, I did not, bro. And we didn't have epic debates about this shit. Red. You know what I'm saying? You didn't clown this nigga plenty of days. You know what I'm saying? But I did not see no lateral movement from Shakur, bro. Like, he really had it on his mind, like, okay, Tom and Jerry, I'm gonna show y'all. You know what I'm saying? I gotta salute him, man, but Don't let these motherfuckers trick you out your position, man. Cause now, even it's like, bro, it's like this, bro. Even with you doing that, bro, and I understood why you did it, because you want to show people you like that, and it's cool. People are still not gonna be satisfied, bro. People are still not gonna be satisfied with that performance simply because, bro, it's already edged in their mind. They don't like you, fam. So if you a Tank guy, or you a Devin Haney fan, or you a Abdullah Mason fan, or you a Kid Austin fan, whoever the fuck you like, bro, you already have it in your mind that your guy is gonna beat him. It's gonna beat Shakur. You know what I'm saying? And now the excuse is, oh, William Cepeda didn't have no power. You know what I'm saying? Well, how about maybe Shakur just got a good fucking chin? How about that? You know what I'm saying? Like the man stood in the pocket and let Cepeda get off 100 punches per round, and he's the most volume guy in boxing. Then none of this shit matter, bro. Because when Shakur stood in the motherfucking center of the ring and let his combinations off, bro, Cepeda couldn't do nothing with him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest, man. Shakur doing that shows you that these quote unquote black boxers with the boxing style, when they really want to get down, they can get down, bro. They can really fight for real. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, he looked comfortable doing the shit. He never did not look uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? He had one little slip up in the second round. He got hit. You know what I'm saying? And his guard even clowned him for it. Oh yeah, Daddy, you almost got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool, man. It was cool, man. But I definitely was on edge watching that shit. I ain't gonna lie. You know, moving forward, man. Listen, man. To all of the young boxers, man, Dev, Africa, all these dudes, man. Don't let these dudes trick y'all out of y'all position with that dumb shit, man. Fight your fight. That's all I got.
It's a usual suspect day.
Okay. I feel it, man. What you got on the Shakur fight?
I thought it was a very good performance from Shakur. I'm not understanding all this criticism about his style of fighting, or why he chose to fight the way he chose to, or the way he performed against Cepeda. In my opinion, a lot of those shots that Cepeda was throwing early on were glancing blows. They weren't, I don't think, landing cleanly. And we're able to see the ultra effective defense that Shakur possesses. We're also, as he was calculating and measuring the amount of pace and power that Cepeda has over the rounds. So as he was making those calculations, then after a while, he was able to get in between those punches of Cepeda and work with that shoulder roll. That's what we saw. That's what we expect from a pound for pound talent. It might be competitive early on, but by round 6, you're going to start seeing separation. You're going to start seeing domination. And that's what we start seeing. We start seeing Shakur in the pocket, slippery, not moving laterally, not moving around, in the pocket, deflecting, and throwing back beautiful counters and combinations. You can't ask much more for that other than a knockout. But other than that, it was a very good performance that I can't discredit him for the way he fought. Especially not only the sentiment the fans was giving him, but the childish taunts, lack of better words, that even his superiors were giving him. Y'all realize he came into the ring with a Tom and Jerry hat. That was the theme of the night for Shakur. Right? So he was able to conquer that. In his home territory. He was able to show you can get your innovators and your professors to make a shrinking ring. Matter of fact, you could put me in an 8x8 box with a guy like Zepeda, and I'll be able to outbox him, outclass him, and get the victory, and it will be entertaining. So this was a great night for Shakur. It adds on to his stock. Nobody can't tell me that his stock hasn't risen after a performance like this, where everybody was saying that he's boring. Everybody was saying that he's a runner. Everybody was saying that he's tagged with the Jerry tag. Jerry beat up Tom that Saturday night. Straight, simple, and plain.
Never lied. KG, what you got?
Man, you can't have it all. You can't fucking have it all. And I say this, and it'll probably sound crazy to some, but if Shakur had respectable pop, I would boldly say nobody beats me. Like boldly. You know what I'm saying? But I can't fully say that nobody beats him. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the punching power is not there. But this man has shown that Oscar De La Hoya hyped this man up, said, man, he throws so many punches. He never stops coming. He never this, he never that. Zepeda had to throw 6 to 7 to 8 maybe punches to land 1 to 2 punches on his team. You know what I'm saying? So anybody going forward, people building a game plan, you got to look at that. It's not that Zepeda may not have power now, quote unquote, now doesn't have power when Zepeda has more knockouts than Shakur has fights. You know what I'm saying? And some of those fights were stopped because of punches landed and sitting people down, and some of those other fights were stopped because of heavy barrages of punches. In this case, you can see the heavy barrage of punches that Zepeda was trying to throw, and he was throwing. But go back and watch it. The man threw 6, 7 punches, and then you'll see one slip through. You know what I'm saying? One to slip through, get and hit Shakur, and baby girl, man, that's why people damn use that statement and say, fuck them damn kids. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't supposed to say that out loud. You ain't supposed to tell you ain't supposed to tell Big Daddy business like that. You know, they say drunk people, old people, and kids tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? And somebody in the crowd seen when that punch landed and said, damn. And she looked over and said, Daddy almost, so that was a damn truthful thought. You know what I'm saying? Out of her mouth. So, but everybody that damn ran the marathon with that, y'all look funny as shit. That was one punch that landed that man damn, you could see his foot slip and you could see that it was a clean punch. So yeah, he may have got rocked, he may have slipped, it may have been a combination of both. But that was one punch out of 929 punches that was thrown at him. That may have rocked him or did rock him. You know what I'm saying? They I don't know, people, we already know how people are gonna do it. People are gonna find something, and they do this with every fighter. Whoever your favorite fighter is, somebody's gonna find a way to try to damn take it and try to twist it and try to shit on it and say, nah, but he ain't do this though. Shakur actually checked off a box when he took the approach and said, know what? Y'all motherfuckers say I can't do this, I can't do that. But then people say, man, he say fuck the fans. He said, know what? I did say fuck the fans, but I'm gonna do what y'all fans want me to do. I'm gonna stand right here. And you can see the kid trying to hurt Zepeda, but at the same time, he was still confident enough in himself to still stand there and not get hit. So like I said, it ain't many fighters that can do that. It ain't many fighters that can do that. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that Shakur fights going forward, it ain't gonna matter what their skill set is. It's gonna be, can you place punches? Because if you can't place them, it ain't gonna be about how many you throw. It's about where can you place them. And if you can't place them, this kid is gonna defensively do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, you can hold Zepeda at whatever damn level you want to hold him at, but it's the fact that this motherfucker throws 90 to 100 punches, and most of those punches are clean punches. They're not wild punches. Now, if they were wild, you know what I'm saying, wide looping punches, no, this man is throwing damn jab, straight hooks, uppercuts. You know what I'm saying? He's throwing the traditional damn punches, and it's just a lot of them. So if the defensive damn man and damn Shakur can damn weather that shit, your fighter coming up against him next is gonna really have to damn have a high IQ and know how to place punches. So yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna just sprinkle a little bit of this because we're gonna definitely cook on this Wednesday. One of Oscar's guy, one of his main event guys, definitely took a loss in that Ryder season. Funny how you say the game changes when it's your turn at bat. But I ain't gonna we gonna talk a little bit more about that on Wednesday. As far as the pay to Shakur, man, look, man, Shakur did his motherfucking thing, man. And I was worried in the first couple rounds, but after that, and I see now he had it under control. Shit. Shakur looking like he the best at 135. Ain't hate on him. Ain't hate on him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nowhere around it. Ain't disrespected. He looking like he the best 135. I don't want to hear shit about Tank. I don't want to hear shit about Kid Austin. Kid Austin gonna stay away from Shakur after that fight. Oscar gonna make sure of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear nothing about Abdullah Mason. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody. Keyshawn neither. Especially after his debacle. You know what I'm saying? Shakur went in there, put a demo down and on Ryder season with the big lights on in the fly ass stadium. Yeah, man. Salute. Salute, Shakur. Ain't no hating. Can't say nothing negative about that, man. That was a hell of a demo. The shit show, man. All right, man. Let's go to the next one, man. Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga and Pulp a la Sheik. Pulp. Do y'all know what the definition of pulp is? None of the brothers know? Okay.
Educate us.
Okay, I got you right here. You know what I'm saying? It's a baby turkey is called a poult, and they are active as soon as they are out to hatch. Predators known as Berlangas can't fuck with them. Yeah, that's the last part I added in. But yeah, man, Paul Al-Sheikh was out there, you know what I'm saying? Paul Al-Sheikh had the main event against Edgar Berlanga, because that's Turkey's son. You know what I'm saying? And he a little turkey. So I'll start with you. What you had on Paul Al-Sheikh getting busy out there in the main event?
You say Pauk Al-Sheikh?
Poult.
Oh, well, you need to start calling him the King of New York. See, I came up in the golden era of hip hop when the King of New York really meant something. if I'm not mistaken, the first king of New York was Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G. He died. The crown kind of was claimed by Jay-Z.
Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off. But before Jay-Z, did the Dog Pound have the crown when they went to New York and kicked the buildings over for a second?
Nigga, so nah, man. So cut your foolishness. Let me cook. We had the epic battle between Jay-Z and Nas. And of course, Nas came out victorious and ushered a nice little reign as the king of New York. You could also view 50 Cent in his height during his prime. You could say 50 Cent was a king of New York. Why hasn't anybody checked Edgar Berlanga for calling himself the king of New York? A highly esteemed status. Not only in New York, but internationally. Even though it's not a bloodline or there's no ushering of the king, there's still a status to this. You see the names that I just ringed off. Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, 50, Edgar. And nobody ain't checked them for that. Rocking the King of New York trunks in the Louis Armstrong Stadium in Queens, New York. And putting on that display. Getting knocked out and stopped in 5. It's a bad day in New York. You got a man out here from suburban London, Ilford, calling himself the king of New York.
Hold on, where he from?
Ilford.
They get ill. They get ill like that in Ilford?
Yeah, apparently so.
Oh, man.
Apparently so. So ill, they had the king of New York warming up by the urinals. They ain't even have a proper dressing room for the king of the newly crowned king of New York. Baby Alashik was hitting the pads by the urinal. Not no more. Never no more. You know what I mean? Never no more. We got a new king of New York. Looks steady on his feet. Edgar actually got a couple shots in, and Baby Alashik, or should we call him Aki? You know what I mean? Cause my guy was definitely serving him up that chopped cheese. You know what I mean? Definitely serving him up that chopped cheese and chop down Berlanga. But just to circle back real quick, I think the extra pounds, moving up in weight, definitely was an advantage for Alashik. It looks like even with the couple punches that he did take flush, he just walked right through them. You know what I mean? I didn't see no buckling. He didn't get timid. He didn't start backing up. He took that greatly, and that added on to the success of him ultimately bullying Berlanga. Berlanga was supposed to be the bully up in there. Berlanga been at 168 for all this time. Berlanga's supposed to be ushering, bringing this nigga up. And he the one that's getting backed up in his hometown. He the one folding over. Crown on the ground. Sad day. Got a nigga from Ilford wearing bright green shorts. This is our king. Yeah. I don't, and lastly, I don't like Shiraz, bro, because he had the gall to shout out every community. Come over to America, take a status as the king of New York, and you want to shout out the Pakistanis, you want to shout out the Mexicans, you want to shout out the Puerto Ricans, but you can't shout out no African Americans. You can't shout out no black folk. You can't shout out the everyday. What's really good? You know what I mean, what's really good? Now you out here, you get your crown, you get your victory, and you can't have the respect to call out somebody else in the division, but you call out Canelo like he ain't fighting Terrence Crawford, like he ain't fighting Bud, and Bud ain't gonna beat his ass. Like, what the fuck is we doing? We just discrediting African Americans all day, every day? Nah, I ain't rocking with that. Somebody need to snatch that crown off of this nigga. I ain't fucking with Shiraz. Land the plane on that.
Damn.
Don't hate on that emerald green. Don't you hate on that emerald green. That is the quickie. That's quickie mark green, and you's a hater. Like 503, what you got?
Yeah, that was a lot to unpack right there with the Artster, man. I'm not gonna lie. Wow. I mean, for me, man, I look at it totally different though. Here's the thing with this. Shiraz, I think, surprised a lot of people. We got to put this into context, bro. Shiraz is moving up in weight. Okay? In the very first fight, he's fighting one of the top guys at 168 in Berlanga. You know what I'm saying? And Berlanga thought Shiraz was gonna be easy work. You know what I'm saying? But I think Berlanga was on his high horse a little bit too much, bro. And we talked about this a couple months ago, but Berlanga being a little too big headed, a little too cocky, bro. You shitted on Eddie Hearn, you shitted on your former promoter. You know what I'm saying? Your last fight with Matchroom. You know what I'm saying? You fought the man with the milk with the milk bags, you know what I'm saying, in his belly, right? And you knocked him out, bro. That was cool. You get into this fight with Shiraz, bro, and you trying to bully him like how you be bullying these lower level guys, bro, and it didn't work, bro. It didn't work, man. I'm trying to figure out, cause nigga, they love clowning these black boxers when they get hit upside their head. You know what I'm saying? My nigga, you got hit upside your head, bro, and you couldn't recover. Them hooks was hooking, fam. Like, Shiraz hit you with that same little hook, bro, and put you on your pocket. And I seen some shit today, man. Oh, Red, I seen some shit today. I should have sent it to the chat, bro. I seen some shit today, man. Y'all know when a nigga do his hands, when he bang his gloves together, man, they had that nigga transforming into the monkey that bring the cymbals together, the drums. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh man, Drew would have had a field day with this shit if he would have seen that. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, but look though, that's what the fuck you get, Berlanga. A lot of people don't like Berlanga, and I get it, man. He's arrogant, he's cocky, he embodies that New York swag and style. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason why you don't like him, I get it. Shiraz came, he saw, and he conquered, bro. Left hooks, right hands. Everything was landing for Shiraz in this fight. And I've been telling people for a long time, bro. I say, look, man, Shiraz is dangerous. Y'all know, bro, I've been very high on Shiraz. You know what I'm saying? He underperformed in his last fight. But the thing about it with Shiraz is, bro, Shiraz been motherfucking, he been fighting way better competition than Berlanga, fam. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the Canelo shit, bro, who has Berlanga really fought? And everybody got caught up in that hype with these first. Who?
You did.
Right, he is a top dude, but I'm saying like his last few fights, bro, outside of Canelo, he haven't really been fighting nobody. That's what I'm saying. I think Shiraz had better competition with the Adames fight. He fought Elmo. I just feel like, you know, Berlanga last little couple of fights outside of Canelo ain't really been hitting on nothing. But 168, bro, is a top heavy division. You know what I'm saying? It's Canelo. You got Mbili, Berlanga, Caleb Plant. You know, it's not that many guys at 168. So, you know, when niggas go to that division, they're trying to fight Canelo anyway. That's the goal. Every nigga at 168 want to fight Canelo, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, congratulations to Shiraz. You look good, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I know all fella wasn't feeling what you said, bro, but you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that, man. It ain't about what you said, bro. It's about what you did. You know what I'm saying? You embarrassed the nigga. You know what I'm saying? On some arsenal shit. You know what I'm saying? Very disrespectful. Salute.
Okay, KG, what you got?
I don't know where the phrase came from or if we coined it. Our fella says it a lot, domestic level UK fighters. What if Edgar Berlanga is an American domestic level fighter? What if that's the case? You know what I'm saying? Because I heard Five call him a top guy because of 68 being top heavy, but what if other countries are looking at America and they see guys like Berlanga and it's like, yeah, he's just domestic level. He's a domestic level fighter. That's what he looked like. Like I said, this guy.
Hold on. Okay, I don't mean to cut you off. You mean it's domestic as in America or it's just New York?
New York is New York because New York can be in damn Istanbul. It can be in Budapest. It can be in Australia. It can be in Japan. It can be in Russia. Them niggas is gonna say, nigga, you know where the fuck I'm from? Fucking New York. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, domestic level. So that's what he got. That's what he looked like. The vest he came out to the ring in, I said, when he took it off, the essence of every damn thing tough was still left in that vest. You know what I'm saying? So when he took that vest off and I was watching the fight, I said, bro, this dude don't look tough. Usually, like, he looks tough. And Money Power said something last night on, you know what I'm saying, on Tales from the B-side. He said maybe either he didn't have a good cut or he didn't have a good rehydration because he's seen it. He said, bro, Edgar usually got like more of a little more oomph to him. He said he just didn't look tough. He didn't look like he was dead. And it didn't stop Hamza Shiraz from not damn being there, showing up and showing out, because he made it known what it was. I'm going to be the taller guy, but he looked slimmer, but he showed at the same time I'm the stronger guy too. I can move you when I want to, and every time he pushed, because every time Berlanga tried to bully him, to push him off, he'll load him up with 1 to 2 punches. Like I said, Berlanga, I knew frustration was going to sit in, but I didn't know it was going to sit in so early because he couldn't find Shiraz. He couldn't find him. So it was only right for him to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think Hamza shut him up. I think Berlanga set himself up because of the frustration. He was trying to be a dog. And him going to the ground and knocking down and patting his hands together, I don't know if that is, what is that? Because you're still not together. You're not selling that shit to nobody saying, hey, I'm together, because you do that and you get back up on your feet and you still look damn not there. That first knockdown, bro, when you went down, he got back up, and I said, all right. And the second one, he spun all the way around before he laid down on the ground.
Hey, KG, do you think he got up too fast?
Oh, yeah. Each time but the first two knockdowns, he got up too fast both times. He's supposed to, you know what I'm saying? He didn't allow himself, and somebody should have told him from the corner, hey, man, you got to settle yourself.
He tapped his gloves too fast.
Yeah, his body naturally damn says, damn, I fucked up. He's telling himself he fucked up. No, this nigga really hit you. You're fucking up. You didn't fuck up in the moment. You were already fucking up. You know what I'm saying? So he just, like I said, in my opinion, bro, I'm gonna wrap it up with this, man. He just got exposed as looking as an American domestic level fighter. Beat up by a guy that from somewhere that our fella had to probably damn Google and find out what the population was there, and it's probably about 1,500. There's nobody there. Everybody knows everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I don't like that saying, man. The American domestic level is wild.
It is, man, but we say it on the other side across the water. That's a domestic, that's a UK domestic level fighter. And Berlanga, just because we're more braggadocious with it and we're more so out letting everybody know who we are, you know what I'm saying? I beat everybody up. I'm this. I'm the king of New York. I'm this. Bro, they still don't escape the fact that you're just domestic level.
He ain't lying, bro. Is Berlanga really world class?
Crazy.
Hey, crickets.
When you say world class, you mean the world or just like United States? And when you say United States,
nah, nigga, when I say the world, what you think world mean, nigga?
I mean, I've just had that big show.
New York bigger than the world, so I don't know.
See, there you go. There you go. See, that's why I gotta ask these questions. That's why you gotta ask these questions. You know what I'm saying? All right, man, look, man. I knew Berlanga was gonna get spanked. I knew it. You know what I'm saying? I see what Hamza Shiraz do. You know what I'm saying? And Turkey gave his son the main event, and Turkey didn't have to go down there and tell him, like, yo, they say you losing. It wasn't gonna be that. He told him this before. They say, I can't come down there and talk to you, son. Man, all that New York job that this nigga Berlanga was doing and talking, this nigga want to be a rapper so bad.
It's a usual suspect.
He should let Fat Joe, like, just ghostwrite for him or something. And just do that. Because this boxing shit ain't it. We all knew what happened when you fight somebody for real. Like, to the people that really know this boxing shit, We all do this. I know some Puerto Ricans that do this beforehand. So, hey man, it just was real bad, man. And when I found out, you know what I'm saying, you got knocked out by a Pakistani nigga, the first thing I can think is that nigga knocked you out and said, thank you, come again. Quickie march your ass right up out of here real quick, man. That was the perfect ending to a fight weekend. I picked the 5th round, got double points for that shit. They was hating on me in the backstage. You already know how they do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, all that dead.
Who was hating on you, man?
All y'all niggas, man. Everybody back there. Oh man. You know what I'm saying? Even the commissioner was hating on me, man. Oh man, this dog season, man. I picked that shit. 5th round, man. I picked that shit. Knocked his ass out. But you know, we'll see what happens. Shiraz talking about he want to fight Canelo. I don't know what for, man. Them belts gonna be everywhere. Just go ahead and do whatever your daddy wants you to do next, man. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to be the one to go and dispute yourself. Or get in Billy fight. Because then Billy's that guy right now too. I ain't mad at that neither. But you know, we'll see. But great way to end the weekend. I don't know about the Kick in New York talk, but you is the where you from, our fella Ilford?
Yeah, Ilford.
Oh, he's the other side of Ilford. Oh my God, I can't believe that. Out of all of the places in UK, that is a good name to be from. I don't know what's there, but that's a good place to be from. You know what I'm saying? Ilford. Like, yo, that's kind of hard, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Because you know, it's a lot of to say, yeah, I'm from Ilford. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the illest out of Ilford. Oh. But all right, we'll see. We'll see how it all shape out, man. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We done went all over our time. Salute to the chat for sliding through, rocking with us. Salute to the super chat. We definitely appreciate the love for sure. Y'all already know what it is, man. Salute to the mighty LDBC. It's the usual suspect. Ting. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk by your boy Cadillac Red. I'ma holler at y'all in a minute, though. What?
It's a usual suspect. Ting.
Yeah, I know them such and such, but them niggas around me different. I tell the bitch it's a gift when I walk, and it's a blessing when I talk, you know. You better learn something, ho. And if you can't learn nothing, but earn something, you know. Ain't nothing but peeling money and touching bitches over here.